So today we are once again talking about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and his return to the big screen, but this time it's actually not related to him appearing in Spider-Man 3. Because this is another rumor from Daniel Rickman's Patreon. So let's just take a look at this. So, according to Daniel Rickman Patreon today, tag this under rumor, but I hear that Sony might do what DC is doing and go all in with the multiverse idea and do new solo films for Tobey and Andrew. Now, first of all, I do want to point out it does mention Andrew Garfield as well, and I'm actually going to make a separate video on that coming out later today, so definitely stay tuned for that. Now, let's kind of ignore the validity of this. Like, this could be true, this could not be true. We don't really know for sure. We'll kind of just have to wait and see. But for the sake of this video, let's pretend that we 100% believe this and we are getting a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. Now, this would just be absolutely insane. It would be so crazy to see a whole movie for him, because I love those first three movies. I know a lot of people hate the third one, but I actually really liked it. And I would love to see that trilogy go on with a fourth one, because they were planning to do a fourth one. And if this does actually happen, I don't know if they'd go ahead and do what they had planned for the fourth one originally, because they were going to have Vulture as the main villain, and then Felicia Hardy was going to return, and she was going to become the Vulturess instead of the Black Cat. And I think Mysterio was going to have a cameo in it as well. And then they were also going to have some lizard stuff going on. So all that stuff we kind of already saw in the other franchises of Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland Spider-Man. So they'd probably go ahead and do something different. I'm not sure exactly what they'd do, but it would just be really cool to see all these characters return, because it's cool enough to see these characters return for like a Spider-Verse movie or something like that. But if they return for an actual sequel to their trilogy, I just think that would be really cool. And there's so many possibilities, so many options here that you can deal with, especially with this being years later. And you could have an older Spider-Man and everything like that, and see what life has been like for like Peter and MJ's marriage and everything like that later, because I assume they'd be married by now. So I just think it's a really cool idea, and I would love to see this. But guys, definitely let me know down in the comments below, would you like to see a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire? What kind of villains would you like to see? What characters do you want to show up? And all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.